What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. The golden bull run is upon us, so now's the time to get into the trenches, to get into position for massive gains. Speaking of the trenches, today we'll be digging into a new GameFi token on Solana and learning how we can play a game to mine a new token that's positioned to make some massive gains this bull run. That token is GNME from the Gnome mining project on the Solana network. Let's jump in. Boom, we're over here on the project's website, gnememining.com, where we can learn all about this new Web3 Telegram mining game on Solana. Starting off with the white paper, we can see that GNOME is an innovative Web3 Telegram mining game built on Solana blockchain, combining virtual cryptocurrency mining with engaging gameplay mechanics. So what this project aims to do is use blockchain technology to make a game in which you can mine these virtual GNOME tokens. GNOME leverages this opportunity by creating a virtual mining ecosystem on the Solana blockchain, allowing users to participate in a simulated mining experience without the need for physical hardware. The way the game works is through a Telegram bot interface, which we'll cover in a moment. What the user does is buys hash power, a total of 100 hash power per 0.1 Solana, and that mines GNOME, creating passive income daily. We can see here that the GNOME system maintains a consistent daily block generation of 1,200 blocks. What it does is between every 1 and 2 minutes, a block is mined. The distribution of the GNOME tokens goes to the active miners, depending on their share of the hash power in the network. Miners can claim their tokens every 15 minutes. One thing that stands out very strong to me is their tokenomics here, which we'll cover. So in total, just like Bitcoin, there are 21 million GNOME tokens that will ever exist. So far, 10 million of the GNOME tokens are locked in a Streamflow contract. 10 million and 20 SOL were allocated to the fairly launched liquidity pool, which is locked. And additionally, 1 million of the GNOME reserves are in a treasury wallet for mining rewards. This is replenished slowly over time from the Streamflow contract. So similar to Bitcoin and its scheduled halving, GNOME has a halving that began with the first halving after the first 20 days. And from there, the halving period doubles to 40 days, 80 days, etc. Back on the main page, we can select this when halving to see the schedule in which the daily emissions will break in half each time there's a halving event. So far, right now it's September 23rd. Since we're early to this project, we are only at the first halving. So far, there's 10,000 GNOME that are emitted each day to the active miners. This is why you want to be early to projects like these. You can build up lots of rewards right when the project starts. So as mentioned, you use 0.1 Solana to buy 100 hash power. And this is how that Solana is allocated. 35% is added to the liquidity pool, enhancing trading stability, right? We like seeing deep liquidity in projects. This allows them to scale and also allows for less volatility as the project grows. 30% is used to buy and burn GNOME tokens, creating deflationary pressure. This is awesome because imagine if since the creation of Bitcoin, its inception, if every time that new Bitcoin was mined, that we had deflationary pressure and we had Bitcoin permanently burned, Bitcoin would be at a much higher price than it is today. So I'm a big fan of any sort of deflationary pressure built within the tokenomics of a token. 20% is directed to the treasury and developer wallet. This is for developer costs, right? Paying the developer, paying for servers and other expenses to run the game. And then 15% is allocated to referral program. This is really strong in my opinion in that this helps people onboard new people. This helps YouTubers, helps people get the word out. So this is another strong way I think this game can go viral. To sum up the tokenomics, it states this allocation strategy ensures a balanced approach to ecosystem growth, liquidity provision, token value, support, and community incentives. There's some more information regarding the token locking and how it gradually releases for the mining rewards. I definitely recommend to check out all of these details. So as mentioned, the initial liquidity consisted of 10 million GNOME tokens paired with 20 Solana. This liquidity is locked in Meteora pools, allowing the protocol to earn fees from swaps, contributing to the project's long-term sustainability. Big fan of locked liquidity projects. This means no rug pull. This means long-term value is being generated. It adds a very powerful key to building a long-term successful crypto project. The referral program. Make sure you check out my link in the description below for my referral link. I think this is a great way for a project to go viral, and so that we can see GNOME mining become the #1 GameFi token on the Solana blockchain. So check out that link. Appreciate it. The program is used to incentivize community growth. GNOME implements a lifetime referral program. Users earn 15% of the Solana spent by their referrals on hash power purchases, creating a sustainable model for community-driven expansion. So users who have used your referral link, right, when they buy that hash power, you'll be receiving 15% of each of those purchases. And as always in crypto, there are risks and there are no guarantees, no refunds. So important, the GNOME project, like all meme coins and cryptocurrencies, they carry significant risks and are highly speculative in nature, right? Know that this is not an investment. This is simply a game and an experimentation. So make sure you do your due diligence and never get involved with cryptocurrency that you can't afford to lose. So in conclusion, GNOME is a fun cryptocurrency game where you can use a Telegram bot to mine these virtual tokens. Let's go ahead and jump over to the actual Telegram bot and check it out. So since this is a Telegram bot game, you'll need to have Telegram installed on either your phone or on a computer. Once you have that installed, you'll go ahead and click play now, and this will prompt to open up the bot on your Telegram. So you'll select open Telegram. So here we are. This is what the Telegram bot looks like. We have all these different buttons we can press. So let's go ahead and get started with the how it works. So a quick review here. So how GNOME mining works. So first, you'll need to start with registration. Start by registering with the bot. You'll receive a unique mining wallet address. Number 2, we'll then deposit some Solana to that mining wallet address. This Solana is used to purchase the hash power. Next, you'll need to buy some hash power. As mentioned before, 0.1 Solana equals 100 hash power. The more hash power that you have, the larger portion of the GNOME mining rewards that you'll receive. You could think about this hash power for GNOME mining in the same way you think about Bitcoin mining. The more miners you have, the larger hash power you have, the more passive income you're making from mining Bitcoin each day. So the more miners you invest in, the larger amount of tokens you'll receive each day. Mining process. The game mines 1,200 blocks daily. Block time adjusts between 1 and 2 minutes to maintain the rate. Each block distributes GNOME tokens to miners based on their hash power share. The more hash power you have, the more GNOME tokens you'll be making. So for the rewards, daily emission starts at 1,000 tokens, increasing by 1,000 each day up to 20,000. Halving occurs every 20 days initially, with periods doubling each time. Your earnings are proportional to your share of the total hash power. Claiming rewards. Claim your accumulated GNOME tokens every 15 minutes if you want to be on the dot. Tokens are sent to your specified wallet address. Upgrade strategy. Increase your hash power by depositing more Solana to earn a larger share of rewards. The referral program, make sure you use my link in the description, earns you 15% of the Solana spent by miners you refer for life. And as we discussed earlier, the tokenomics, 30% of Solana that is used for hash power goes to buy and burn GNOME tokens, making it deflationary. 35% is used to build liquidity, giving that long runway and deep liquidity for the project. 20% of Solana goes to the dev treasury wallet for expenses, and then 15% goes to the referral program. Withdrawal, you can withdraw any remaining Solana from your mining wallet at any time. So this is any Solana that you didn't use to buy hash power. Here it's stating you can withdraw it back to your other regular Solana wallet. And note that any Solana that you use to buy hash power is non-refundable and supports the mining ecosystem. Boom, so I'm ready to get started mining. So first off, I'm gonna need some Solana. So I'll go ahead and go over to the Jupiter exchange. Let's go ahead and buy roughly 0.5 Solana. Awesome, we got some Solana. Go back to here to the Telegram bot game. And here we'll select deposit Solana. So to deposit Solana, send to the following address. Important, deposited SOL is non-refundable and will be used to buy hash power. You need to keep 0.005 SOL as a buffer to cover transactions fee. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and send over my Solana to my mining wallet here. So I'm using Phantom Wallet. I'll go ahead and select my Solana, send it over. I added that little bit extra. As you saw, you need to have a little bit of Solana left in the wallet, and I intend to buy 500 hash power, so I'm gonna send a little bit more than 0.5. Go ahead and send it over. Solana is fast. Silk smoothies fast. Love it. Already done. Let's check out what's going on. Okay, so we deposited it over. I can select this user stats. So starting off here, I can see my hash power is 0. I haven't bought any yet. I have 0% of the global hash. No referrals here, and I've earned nothing from referrals. Pretty cool little dashboard there. We can click here, check my balance. So we can see currently my in-game wallet balance is 0.5006 Solana. So the transaction went through. Awesome. And that is my game wallet address in case I want to add any more Solana to buy more hash power. So let's get in the mines, baby. I'll click here, buy hash power. So buy hash power. You are about to spend Solana from your wallet to buy hash power. This action is not refundable. Let's go ahead and buy that 500 hash power, baby. I'm ready to mine some gnome. Let's do it. Okay, let's go. Let's go, gnomes. Get to work. Make me that passive income. Make these 100x gems right before the bull run starts. Getting in position. First in wins in crypto. You want to be early. We'll check the user stats here in a minute. Show you how early you are. So boom, hash power purchase successful. I now have a hash power of 500. I can check the blockchain and see the transaction went through. So now I can view. So right now I'm mining. Click here to see the global stats. So right now there's a daily blocks mined of 1200. Right now a block is mined every 1.2 minutes. So a total of 8.3 gnome is mined per block. And in total, that means 10,000 gnome are mined per day, and that's distributed to the active miners. Right now, you're early. There's only 410 active miners. We can see the global hash power. We can see there's only been one halving. You're early. And the next halving will be in 28 days and 16 hours, 12 minutes. Let's check out the user stats here. So right now I have 500 hash power. And right now I'm estimated to mine a total of 3.78 gnome. So that's something to start. Imagine if you could have mined 3.78 Bitcoin right when it first began. Will gnome ever reach $60,000 price like Bitcoin is right now? Probably not, but I can see it going much higher from here. We can check out the leaderboard by pressing this button. So these are the top 20 players by hash power. Set your nickname to be displayed in the leaderboard. So right now, Pink is the biggest miner with owning almost 8.32% of the hash power. And we can see a bunch of other people who are actively mining. And we can set our own username if you click settings. All right, we can set our nickname, we can set a recovery email. We can update our withdrawal address or back to main menu. So we can set a nickname. We're going to name our wallet. Ooh, I've got a good nickname. We're going to name our wallet Gnome Chomsky. Let's do all capital. Chomsky. If you know, you know. All right. Let's go. Gnome Chomsky. Let's go. So if you want to get a large gnome position and don't want to wait for the daily mining rewards, you can go ahead and click this trade gnome button here and go over to Jupiter. As you can see, I already have roughly $3,300 worth of gnome. I didn't pay that much for it. It's been on a tear. We'll check out the chart here in a minute. If you've made it this far to the video, here's some alpha. You can go ahead and purchase gnome instead of waiting to mine it. Right now, one gnome is roughly 22 cents. And while I'm earning about 3 gnome a day, that's great. I probably want to go ahead and buy some gnome before it gets too expensive. Think of Bitcoin. If you could have bought Bitcoin at 22 cents instead of buying the hardware to mine Bitcoin, you probably have a lot more Bitcoin than the miners who simply bought the miners to earn a little bit of Bitcoin per day. So you might want to go ahead and think about buying some gnome. I've purchased roughly about $3,300 worth of gnome. I didn't pay that much for it, but as mentioned, it's currently painting an amazing chart with the potential to do 100x. So you might want to load your bags now instead of focusing only on the mining aspect. Here's the chart for gnome. Right now, we can see that gnome was created roughly 1 month ago, and we can see it's had some incredible price action so far. I think now is a great time to go ahead and get involved as we are creating a new floor around the price of 20 cents. I mentioned this token has 100x potential. As we see, the market cap's only 4 million And something like this that can go viral easily can hit a $400 million market cap. The majority of sophisticated crypto investors have a Telegram, and they're typically looking for the next big thing, and something like this no mining game could go viral and be that next big thing. So check out No Mining on the Solana blockchain. Make sure you use that referral link in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the mines. Until next time.